on the floor if you have a mat, sitting on the mat. If not, maybe just lie a towel out or a blanket. Sitting cross-legged. Feel free. You can just sit like this. If you want to take a half lotus, then you can always bring your foot up just to rest in the crease by the calf, or maybe up into the thigh. But cross-legged is absolutely fine, and that's where I'm going to sit today. So just allow yourself to arrive here. So just settle in. I'm going to guide you through quite a short practice today. I know that sometimes we don't have enough time, and it's nice just to get the body moving. We don't have to spend long, but it's a really nice way to connect back to the body, connect back to the breath, and just notice how you feel. So from here, just imagine that you have somebody that's just gently pulling your shoulders back. So they're not all the way back, we just have this gentle reach back with the shoulders, hands resting down. Take a few breaths here. This is a little bit niggly in your back, then feel free to put a blanket underneath your bottom just to lift your hips up a little bit higher. Taking a couple conscious breaths here. So as you breathe in, lengthening through the spine, imagining that you have a piece of string on the crown of your head, just gently pulling you up a little bit taller. And as you exhale, just allowing that weight in those hips. Inhale, rolling the shoulders back. Exhale, just relaxing in. From here you can keep your eyes closed, maintaining that length through the spine. Oh, we're going to inhale here, and on an exhale just start to turn your head towards the right shoulder. Inhale back to centre. Exhale, turn your head towards the left shoulder. So you can keep your eyes closed, keep this going. Inhale to centre, exhale. Inhale to centre, exhale. One more to each side. Relaxing those shoulders down, moving with the breath. Inhale to centre, exhale to the other side. Inhale back to centre, and just start to roll those shoulders. We're coming forward, up and back. Forward, up and back. One more. Forward, up and back. Keeping those elbows tucked in. Inhale, open up through your chest. And start to just lean back a little bit. Exhale, rounding forwards. Allow your hands to be on the thighs, on the knees, moving your hands forward so they start to straighten as you start to tip back slightly. Navel draws in, chin to chest. Inhale, moving the chest forward, elbows pull back, maybe a slight gaze up towards the ceiling. Exhale, rounding through. 3 more with your breath. Last one. Coming back to centre. Just start to get some circles in through the body now. So exhaling, navel draws back. Inhaling, moving forwards. Exhale back. One more this way. And then reverse, go the other way. Close your eyes if you want to. Just moving with the breath, finding a way that works for you, works in your body. And then slowly bring in those circles, smaller, smaller, until you circle back to that natural place. From here, you're going to send your left leg out long. Right foot is going to come in towards the left thigh. heel towards the groin. If you need a bit more space here, allow your right foot to come further down the leg. Activate through this left foot. So allow the toes of that left foot to pull back towards your shins. Inhale, open up again. If you want to put something underneath your bottom to lift the hips a little bit higher, you can. Exhale, just turn towards your left toes. From here, inhale, take those arms up, really reaching with the arms. And then exhale, imagine you're going up and over, like there's a hump there, like a hurdle. You're reaching, exhale, folding. So you're really reaching for your foot. Maybe your hands don't go that far, maybe you're here and you're reaching here. If you do a lot of sport, this can be quite tight here. But then also, if you do lots of gymnastics and other things, it might be that you can actually really start to reach through those hands. Maybe even bringing your hands to your foot, interlacing your fingers and drawing your nose towards your knee. So decide where you are. Decide where you can find that ease in the spine. So we don't want to be rounded here. So maybe you're a bit further up, just reaching with the chest. Find your place. Taking 2 more breaths. Inhale, rolling up. From here, bring your right hand to your right side, just so you can lean over and swing this left leg back. So your left foot's coming back behind you. Just allow yourself to get in this position. Okay, so both knees are bent, facing sort of left and right. Okay, we're going to start to just get a little bit of movement into the body and into the hips here. So right hand comes down. Sweep forward with this left arm, reaching forward. Maybe then you can lift the hips, coming all the way up. You can come down and then repeat that. Or maybe you come up here, take that stretch, and then come back the other way. So you decide, you get some movement. You might want to take the circle all the way. For me, I prefer to come back forward, sweeping around, and then invite it back in. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Inhale, lifting those hips, knees on the floor. Exhale, coming back round. Sitting up, left hand on your left knee, right hand on your right knee. Just pause, take a breath. Exhale, release. Left leg coming out now. And then you're going to bring your left foot in, and we're going to repeat the same on this side. So get yourself situated first. Move any fleshy bits out of the way, and then notice your sit bones rooted on the floor, sitting up nice and tall. Take a breath. On your next exhale, turning your waist to face towards this right leg. Flexing through the toes of that right foot, so bringing the toes towards the face. Inhale, take the arms up, create that length through the spine, through both sides of the spine. Exhale, keep that reach up and over, and then arriving wherever your hands meet, maybe on the feet, maybe the calf, maybe just framing the knee, maybe your palms are on the floor and you're here. We are all at different places. Okay, there'll be some poses that are easier for others, and there'll be some poses that one day there's just no way you feel that you can get the benefit or the full expression from it, and then another day you'll do it and you'll be able to get right into the pose. So every day is different, every person is different, so embrace that and accept it. Breathing in here, taking a full breath. And then inhale, start to roll back up. Again, leaning over to the left, just so you can bring this right foot behind you. Getting yourself comfortable here. And we're going to do the same on this side now. So left hand comes down. It's like you're sweeping the floor with your hands. Okay, if you're into dance or things, feel free to put on a sound track and start to do this with some music. Okay, just getting the body moving. So left hand comes down. Inhale, lift those hips, reaching up. Exhale, folding forwards. And again, inhale, reaching up. Exhale, folding forwards. One more. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, folding forwards. And then bringing the hands to rest on the knees. Relaxing through the shoulders, through the neck. Lovely. From here, coming forwards, we're going to come all the way onto all fours, just briefly. So planting the hands, just going through a little bit of the foundation here in our cat and cow. So we want the wrists to be underneath the shoulders. They can be a little bit slightly in front if you want them to be. Okay, just find out what works in the body here. But quite often we will just drop through our spine. So if you notice mine, I now have this curve in the lower back. But when I push away and I start to bring my navel up, so my tummy button up towards my back starts to flatten out. Okay, so sometimes we'll call this our flat back position. You can keep the toes curled under if you want to, or be on the top of the feet. Start to rotate these shoulders out. So imagine that they're wrapping around so that the eye of the elbow, the inside of the elbow, is starting to shine forward. That just allows a bit more space in through the neck, in through the shoulders. Navel draws in. Inhale, tummy starts to drop down, tailbone starts to come up. So coming into that curve in the lower back. Gazing forwards, roll those shoulders back. On your next exhale, bringing the chin in towards the chest, rolling through the spine, through that lower back, tucking your tailbone, okay, the base of your spine all the way in, coming into our cat pose. Two more, inhale. Exhale. Inhale into cow, roll those shoulders back. Open up through the chest. Exhale, rounding through into our cat pose. Inhale back to center. Again, navel draws up, curl the toes under this time, rolling through the spine. Exhale, shifting your hips all the way back towards your heels. Allow your head to just rest sort of between the space in the upper arms. You can reach those hands a little bit further forward if you want to. Exhale fully. From here, we're going to inhale, we're going to push the heels away, start to lift the hips up towards the ceiling. Taking the feet, placing them evenly, hips distance apart. Start to pedal the feet, bend the knees as much as you need to, and then come to stillness in our downward facing dog. The knees can be bent if you need them to. Imagine that you're pushing your chest towards your thighs, gazing towards your feet or your shins. Relaxing through the head, again, wrapping those shoulders down. Take another breath here, we're not here for long. Full breath, breathe in through your nose. Out through your mouth. Last time, breathe in. Breathe out, lower your knees all the way down. Bringing the legs, the feet, the knees to touch. Slide your hands all the way back. And then coming onto the top of the hands, keeping the hands towards the back, folding forwards into our child's pose. Take a breath, feel the belly expand on the thighs. And the belly pull back in, contract on the exhale. 2 more breaths. And then inhale. Start to come all the way up. Coming back round into a seated position. Cross-legged. Bringing your hands to rest on your knees. Close your eyes. We'll just settle in here just for a few minutes. Checking in with how you're feeling, how your body feels, just through those simple movements, just inviting some energy, some length and strength into the body. So beneficial for your mind and your physical body. Keeping your hands on your knees, just turn your left palm to face up. So your right palm is face down, left palm up. Don't worry if you've done the other way around, it doesn't matter. Just take a breath here. Sitting up nice and tall, navel draws in. Breathing in and out through the nose, or perhaps exhaling out through the mouth. Flip the hands. So the other palm faces down and the other hand faces up. Inhale. Exhale here. Just notice, does this feel different? One more breath here. And then flipping the hands so both palms are facing up. Notice, can you feel any difference through the body now? Maybe you can, maybe you can't. With the palms facing up, we're inviting that energy in. So I can definitely feel a difference from palms up. And then turn your palms to both face down. This is more grounding, allowing yourself to be more inwards towards you. So just notice. How are you feeling today? Is there anything that you can do during the day to add, or maybe to make you feel a little bit better? Happier maybe? Maybe everything is really good for you at the moment. If not, are there things that you can change to make things a little bit easier and a little bit better? Maybe it's getting up and having a routine, eating well. Maybe it's taking some time out to read or to draw, colour, paint, practice some yoga. Just be kind to yourselves. So the most important thing is that we come out of this lockdown feeling good about ourselves and that we are still happy and contented. And if things are worrying us, make sure you reach out to people, okay? There's lots of people around who willingly will listen. So please don't feel like you're alone at all. We're all in this together, so making sure that we're there to support each other. Bringing the hands out left to right. Inhale, taking your hands all the way up above the head. Interlace the fingers and then push the hands away from you. Exhale, just start to bend towards one side. Take a breath there. Inhale, coming back through center, take that length. Exhale to the other side. Inhale, back through center. Exhale, release the hands to the palms, face forward, and just start to lean forward with those hands, bringing the hands to the floor, relaxing through the head. Nice seated forward fold. Inhale, take the hands all the way back to your heart. To always have kind and loving intentions. Hands to your mouth for kind and loving words. And to your forehead, to your third eye, to always have kind and loving thoughts to yourself, to those around you, and the rest of the world. From me to you, Namaste.